Leonardo Fibonacci, also known as Leonardo Pisano-Bigallo, was an Italian mathematician considered by some to be the most talented Western mathematician of the Middle Ages. He's best known for spreading the Hindu-Arabic numeric system in Europe, primarily through his book Liber Bacci, in which he spread a sequence called the Fibonacci Sequence. Although he did not come up with this sequence, he helped to spread it. Liber Bacci, written by Leonardo Fibonacci in 1202, helped advocate numeration with the digits of 0 to 9, and the book was also how Leonardo Fibonacci introduced and spread the Fibonacci sequence, which we'll be talking about today. The Fibonacci sequence is defined by the fact that it is dependent on its preceding values. Therefore, it requires us to define its initial values, defined by the equation that f of n equals f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. This is a linear equation, and this is what defines the Fibonacci sequence. In other words, to find a value in the Fibonacci sequence, you add the sum of the two numbers preceding that value, just as you see in this example here. Using this equation, we find that when we chart the Fibonacci sequence as a series of numbers in squares defined by those numbers, we get a spiral that is very commonly seen in nature and in the world today. Here's an example of even how a hurricane can be defined in the shape of the spiral that is created by the Fibonacci sequence and graphing it. And here we see even how the delicacies of a flower can be defined by the spiral shape that you see if you look closely in the very eye and center of the flower. It is amazing, truly amazing. The Fibonacci sequence is something that we find in nature on a regular basis and defines the things around us. And that is why we should be motivated and inspired to study this and be excited to find out what it looks like to study and really know the Fibonacci sequence from the insides and outs.